Hi everyone, how you doing? And I want to welcome everyone to the Royal Family Radio. And today, man, we have Catherine Lehman. She's here on Royal Family Radio. We have an exclusive interview with Catherine. I'm telling you, this girl is super talented. She's gifted. Uh, she's a producer. She's an actress, and she's a talk show host. And I'm telling you, Catherine have the whole package. And today we're going to hear from Catherine. We will be talking a whole lot. She has produced a lot of movies. She does a lot of stuff, a lot of good things, and she's a God-fearing woman. And today she's on the Royal Family Radio. So what I need you to do is to just share the video, invite your friends, and everyone else. I'll be calling her very soon. She will be live from wherever she is, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Hi, everybody. How you doing, man? I'm seeing you guys. Catherine's coming on shortly. I'm going to be calling her in a minute. She's going to be live. Yeah, a beautiful song done by Mai Myers, and I'm telling you, Catherine is about to come. And everyone watching, I want to see the love thumbs up. I want to see the love heart. I want to see the thumbs up as we welcome Catherine here to give us more info. Everybody, I want to see your. I want to see the thumbs up. I want to see the love. I want to see the love heart. I want to see the thumbs up. Good. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Catherine is about to come up. Yes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. That's our girl. Catherine is about to come on. Catherine, watch. I'm sending you invite right now. Yes, it's coming. Yeah, it's coming. Thank you, people. Catherine, pick up. Oh, yes.
What?
Oh, man, Catherine, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm doing wonderful. A little exhausted after my 10-hour class, but I'm here.
Oh, my God. Oh, just from class?
Yes.
Necessary.
I know.
Oh, my God. Everybody watching, man, I want you to share this video, invite as many friends as you can. Catherine, tell me, man, who is Catherine, actually?
Well, if you know me, a lot of people refer to me as a lot of things. It would be starting with pastor daughter, woman of God, an actress, a producer, a talk show host.
Oh my God!
Motivator. I'm a whole lot. I can change a whole lot of caps. I got that capability. So yeah.
You're kidding. All right. Catherine, you got so much packages that you travel with.
Yes.
You're an actress, you're a producer, you're a talk show host. Tell me, how do you manage between all of those things?
Well, first and foremost, I must, give God the praise for that, because the joy of the Lord is my strength.
Amen.
It's a lot, juggling all those things together. But I see it as, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Mm-hmm. So I believe in preparing myself right now than waiting for later before I start preparing myself. So what I try to do is, even though everything is not done effectively because it's so many things. But I believe in like time management. I can do some type of time management for myself. You know, being like a social work major, self-care is very important. So I have my ways of managing my time to do what I do.
All right. So, Catherine, I knew you when you was little child.
Yes.
When this whole thing started, because you were little, but when I go look, everything changed gradually. What happened? When did it start?
The thing is, you know, when I was little, knowing me that I was little, I was this little frisky girl, always to someone else getting in trouble. But that's exactly when it started. You know, it started when like I was 16 years old. I was already into this. I was going to movie set for movies audition. I was traveling, you know, in and out of New York to go for auditions. So I've been having a passion for this since I discovered it.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
at a thing.
So, uh, did someone find you, or you just came up with just that brilliant idea to say, today I'm going to do this?
Nobody discovered me or anything like that, but I did have people out there who gave me the opportunity to showcase my talent. I started off with King's Picture movie production with Harris Murphy. I'm not sure if you know him. I always love to give my credit to whom credit is due. I'm not one to, you know, to put those people who shine light on me to give me the opportunity to, you know, showcase my talent. Harris Murphy was one of those that I started with at the age of 16, you know, traveling with him, going from state to state, doing movies, you know, he gave me that opportunity. I also work with Mr. Yongo. He's on right now. Lovely face. He and I, we work together to do In God I Trust. I was a lead actress in that movie. He gave me that opportunity as well. And I just had like people like Roland Williams, you know, Killer Willie Dolly. These people then like being young, they would tell you that, you know, they know me when I was younger because I actually started at that early age.
All right. And so, what time do you take to be an actress? Because it's another thing. I don't even know what they call actress. Can you just ask me what they call actress so other people can know? Because I would just hear the name.
An actress is pretty much someone who play a certain role from a script in a movie.
Oh,
That's
okay.
how I would define it as. An actress is someone who you are assigned a role or you a role was given to you and you are supposed to play that role in a certain movie.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right then. I know that you have a talk show. What is the name of your talk show and what is all about?
The name of my talk show is the Keeping It 100 Show. And what I try to do with the Keeping It 100 Show is pretty much to highlight individuals who are doing positive things within our community. And I also try to talk about more social issues that are going on within our community, especially like the Liberian community. I feel like we're lacking. I really haven't like started getting deep into those topics yet, but I feel like the Liberian community, there's so much things that we sweep under the rug and we try to avoid. That's the kind of thing I want to highlight on the Keeping It Hunter show to make us more aware as individuals, especially in this country, make us more aware of certain things that we're not aware of. So that's what the Keeping It Hunter show is based around, and is also based around, you know, showcasing individual out there talent.
Oh, okay. And when you say 100 means what do you call 100? Keeping it
Well,
100.
keeping it 100, as our community will use that term as keeping it real, keeping
Okay.
it real as possible. For example, if I had a talk on a topic of sex,
Mm-hmm.
something that is deviant to our society, something that our society don't openly talk about because
Mm-hmm.
they're afraid that we will offend someone, or our parents taught us, you know, not to ever say this in front of an older person or talk about sex or do this. Something like that. If I talk on it on the Keeping It 100 show, I will keep it real. I will go to the depth of it and talk about all the aspects of sex, what people are not informed about because maybe they was taught to Don't talk about it. Cover it up. This is not right for society. Our community don't accept this and stuff like that. Because if you don't highlight the reality of these things, our community tend to fall into category like rape and sexual assault and things like domestic violence and things like that. Our community let them go because they think it's socially acceptable. So if I highlight those on the Keeping It 100 show, I will keep it as raw as possible. The reality, I speak on it.
Okay. All right. Let's go to this movie thing. I think the movie thing is one of the biggest areas too that I saw you in a couple of movies. Tell me the name of your first movie that you really took part in, or you produced.
The movie that I first took part in was a unfinished project, which was known as my Maid of Honor. I played a 1 second role in there. It's still on YouTube. You can go and watch the YouTube clip. But I can say my first official full length movie that I acted in was In God I Trust, produced by Elvis Youngo.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes, where I played the lead role as Esther in that movie, who was married to Maxwell. So that was my very first completed project, but not marketed.
Okay.
So that it wasn't marketed. It was just like put aside, and then sometime later, one of the cast members decided to, talk about releasing it on YouTube and stuff like that, and that's how it got out. So that was my very first project.
And which one have you produced yourself?
Okay, so my very first production, I specialize in short films because I feel like I believe in telling a story where you want to exhaust your audience and making a change while doing that. So my very first short film that I worked on was 30 Days Love is Wicked. I filmed one time you're watching underneath Miss Bernice Motorbot post about the man abusing his woman, and that film pretty much revolved around once again I'm a big social fan. I believe in a lot of social justice and social changes and stuff like that. So that story, 30 Days Love is Wicked, were pretty much based around how women in our society deal with certain relationship issues in their lives. So that was the very first movie. I wrote that movie, produced it. It was shot by Roland Williams and a couple of other people from his team, Rob, who shot that movie. So that was my very first production. And the second one was a whole idea that I came up with the movie where it's Quebec, based around what took place in reality and that was shared. That movie, I got a lot of negativity from that movie based on getting permission and all that stuff to do it, but the story wasn't really their story. The story was to look at the positive aspect of the situation. Okay, people go through these marital issues. People go through these problems, but by the end of the day, there's a way it can be resolved. So that's where it's Quebec. And then now my current movie, which you can go ahead before I
yes, keep going because we are on the movie section right now. Go ahead.
Okay, so my current movie is called Peer Pressure. Peer Pressure is also another powerful short film that I did. This one is a little bit more on the spiritual aspect, on the spiritual line, where I tell a story about our youth within the community and how peer pressure, like drugs and sex and drinking, how it affects them in a negative way, and how we as parents or as siblings who take care of our younger ones, what we should do and what we shouldn't do, stuff like that. So that is a finished product and is due to premiere this Friday, June the 23rd.
Wow.
It will be premiering on Siik TV, SIIK TV.com, and it will actually be my very first. Well, not my very first, because 30D was for sale, but I didn't get that support. But it will be my very first movie where it will be streamed online, where people can just access it. Once you go on the website, you subscribe for free. The subscription is free, so you don't have to, like the other. It worked pretty much like Netflix. You don't have to pay for stream for Netflix, then you have to pay. But for his company, Ibu, you don't have to pay for to subscribe. You can subscribe and watch free movies, and then there are movies there that's for sale. So peer pressure will be on that site where when you subscribe for free, you pay $1.50 to watch. So starting this Friday, it will be available to everyone.
All right. So, like people watching all over the world, where can they go now to just maybe see a clip of any of your movies you are making in the past or the present one?
Well, you can visit my YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel, which I'm trying to build. I can say I already started. I stopped doing movie business for a while, where I was on like just focusing on my education, and then it wasn't until last year when I produced 30 Days that I decided to come out. So I can say it only been about 3 months since I officially started my YouTube channel. So if anybody wants to view my work and what I have done, my talk show and everything, they can go on my YouTube channel to view that. But I signed a contract with the Psych TV, which is a multimedia, all African, national, I can say, platform where I can showcase my work. I'm only going to be putting my movies on the Psych TV for now, where people will be able to have access to buy it. But for my YouTube channel, you can still go on there and view my talk show because my talk show is going to be free.
All right. And when you say YouTube channel, what is that? What's the name? How can people find it?
Oh, once you go to YouTube, and if you follow me on Facebook, you follow me on Instagram, you follow me on Snapchat. If you go to my Facebook page, you will see I usually post a YouTube channel link. But if you don't see the link and you're not my Facebook friend, you can always type in Divine, Divine, Divine Production on YouTube, and it should pop up with 30 Days Love is Wicked poster. So it's an African movie poster. So you'll be able to tell the difference from other posters, and you can go on and just subscribe. I highly encourage you to go and subscribe.
All right, with the actress work, the movie production, the talk show, what are some challenges that you have very, very faced, and you came to a point of giving up?
Inconsistency and the lack of support. Inconsistency within our Liberian community doing anything is very, very hard. Like the fact that I want to constantly do it, and I don't have that social support or someone who see the gift and they see the talent. Because in our community, there's just so much competition. There's just so much I'm better than you. I want to be so much better than you, that we don't focus on the important things. So like I felt the lack of support from people who know they have the hand out to give it to you, or people who know they can make that difference in your life and set you on the right path. I don't feel like, I just recently found that, but I feel like I was lacking that, which make me, want to, give up in my own personal life. Like, should I just continue pursuing my education, wait until, I graduate college, and then I start doing this again? Stuff like that are like my limitations that I encounter, and it's very challenging for me to keep doing it while I'm trying to play all these other roles in my personal life.
All right. So, who is a role model?
Who is my role model? My father, Winston R. Williams.
Really?
Yeah, that's my biggest role model. Like, I mean, he looks more like my sister. They say I look more like my mom, but I still do believe, even though some are in denial, that yes, because I look exactly like my mom. So I believe I carry most of his trait, because he's more into like he's more self motivating. He push for what he wants. He goes. He's a go getter. He makes things happen. He's creative. He got a lot of ideas. So he's more like my role model. I'm ready. He's a minister, a man of God. So I really follow after his footsteps.
So, do you also look up to him?
Yes, I look up to him. I mean, yeah, he's my dad. I definitely look up to him, and you know, but my mom definitely play a major role. That's my mom, you know. She's like the tough cookie, like she would hit the nail on the head. She got the tough love to make me, you know, a strong woman. You know, she makes me more independent. It's not for her. It's not like an easy hand out. So both of my parents are my role model, but I really like follow after my dad footsteps. You know, to as far as like trying to make a real big change with the community and with myself personally.
And who are those people do you work with?
Oh, I have worked with, I can say I had a little piece and bit of everyone in the industry. I have been around them, but I can say the main people that I work with and did movie with, I can say currently, I would start with currently, I've been working with Malcolm Lewis, who he the one who been doing all my production. Shout out to Malcolm. I work with, you know, I work with Wintron Roberts, my sister, Noti Williams, my aunt, Marlene, Lydia. I have worked with Roland Williams, Rob. I was on set before with Prince White. I um I was around. It just if I forget your needs, don't get offended. Evie,
Keep going.
yeah, Evie. Who else? I have worked with AC on the beat. I have worked with a couple of those people, but I work, you know, also been on the Lincoln War Show. I think you know of Lincoln Show. Shout out to Liberian Stars View, see Liberian Clady for promoting me, you know, when I first started shining the light on me. So there are a couple of people that, you know, I don't want to take credit where credit is due. That put a little bit in pieces of my career together as an actress. So yeah, so pretty much those are the. But my network is getting bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you want to hear about that. You want to hear about my network?
Yeah, go
So
ahead.
so currently my network is pretty much expanding to the Sierra Leoneans and the Ghanaians and the
Good.
Nigerians, and my goal right now is to collaborate with people like Frank Atus and get people like Ini Adu, you know, like those are people. Ini Adu is like my Nigerian role model when it comes to acting. I always, you know, love how she do her work as an actress. So like I'm really trying to step up to the next level and start working on an international platform. So and I have the opportunity because they're reaching out to me and they're trying to, you know, give me more publicity where I can get it.
And do you have family like husband, children, all of that?
Yes, I do. And that's a difficult task. Shout out to my husband, Mr. Derek Lemu, uh, father of my three kids, my two daughters and my son. My husband is, you know, he's a husband. You know, they get, especially if you're a woman into entertainment business, is like a pressure on him. But he allows me to be, you know, the uh, um best woman I can be. He supports me. You know, sometimes support is hard because you go and do a music video with a man or you be in a movie with a man. Yeah, stuff like that. So it's hard sometimes he gets a little irritated on the fact that okay, your mom, your wife, and maybe you're not functioning like giving all your attention to this and that. But he understands that I'm not multi or I should say triple talented type of individual where I believe in building now so we can enjoy later. So by the end of the day, my husband understands the aspect of success is gonna come later after this. He's my special advisor. He tells me I don't think this person, you know, you should go with this person. You shouldn't go. You know, so yeah, that's my immediate family. My
Okay.
immediate family. My nuclear family. I definitely got my mom's support. I got my dad's support. My sister Wintry, my biggest supporter. You know, I go. She's the go-to person where, you know, I go to for pretty much everything. So yeah. So
All
yeah,
right.
that's family support.
With the three major things that you're undertaking, um, when you come to actress, who do you look up to? And when it comes to talk show, What do you? I mean, who do you admire? And when it comes to the movie, what do you think you want to be? Maybe to be part of your movie, or you want to be in movie with that person?
Okay, first I started off with saying my biggest role model, and I always wanted to work with her. I don't know how. It really don't matter how people feel about it. It's anything I do. I definitely love her acting skills. I definitely want to collaborate with her.
Mm-hmm.
With I'll go around for Ghana. I admire Michi Michael,
Mm-hmm.
um, Ghanaian guy. For the Liberian entertainment industry, I can say I really admire
Mm-hmm.
Prince White. I think he's a great producer. I talk to him. That's somebody I look up to. I can say in the movie industry. Somebody who I'm willing to follow his footsteps, and I'm willing to hear from him and learn from him, and maybe be in his movies someday. So those are the people that I really admire when it comes to the movie industry. As far as people who I want to work with. My
Mm-hmm.
pet peeve is, I said it earlier, is inconsistency. I need passionate people because personally, I'm not a double-minded person. If I say catching gonna do this, catching gotta do it, and
Mm-hmm.
catching gotta get it done. So I don't need people who will. Oh, I want I a movie. Okay, I call you for audition. But I have to go to work. You should know all of these things before you decide. Oh, my boyfriend said I can do it. Oh, my husband. Oh, my wife. Oh, like I don't need all that problem because I already got my own. You know what I'm saying? While I'm trying to push this dream. So I'm only going to work with those who are passionate, consistent, and ambitious and mean business, and who really wants to do this, like who really want to grow as an actress, and it's something that means a lot to them because it means a lot to me. I don't need somebody who think it's a joke. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Serious
pretty.
people.
Yeah, I need serious, passionate, strong-minded individual who wants to do this.
All right, people watching all over the world, um, live on the Royal Family Radio is Catherine Lehman. Uh, she's an actress. She's a movie producer. She's a talk show host, and she's a woman of God. She's a married woman. And I'm about to throw the number out, the phone number here. If you have any question or any input, so that Catherine can hear your voice, or if you want to, compliment her for her hard work, I'm about to throw the number out here so you can call and say something to her, encourage her, don't break her down, encourage her, say something very, very good that's going to keep her going, higher. So I'm sending the number right now. So I'll play a little music and we'll be right back. The number is right there. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Call Catherine and say something important to her as we play a little music here. Hello, who's calling? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Philadelphia.
And what is your name? What is your name?
Gertrude.
Gertrude?
Yeah.
All right. What do you have for Catherine?
I just want to tell her that she's doing a great job. She should continue it. I really admire her. She even gave me the courage. With 3 kids and she can do all that. I really, really admire her. She's doing a great job. She's very good at acting. And I'll pray with her that God will guide her step and she will be very successful.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah, so
thank you.
So you always follow her?
Oh yeah, I always follow her.
Okay. All right, Gertrude, what is your last name?
Gertrude Thomas.
Gertrude Thomas. Do you know her, Catherine?
Probably by face, but the name don't sound familiar.
Okay.
But I know people by face. We got kind of so many people are there. So, yeah.
All right, Gertrude, thank you so much for calling.
All
All right. People call and speak to Catherine, say something nice to her, encourage her, so that way she can do more work and do better. Yes, nobody can do the things you do, girl. That's what we're talking about here. Catherine, tell me if people you can still call as we go on, and we're gonna pick up the call. Or tell me if someone is looking up to you, what advice can you give someone? Because I know a lot of people watching you and they love what you do. What advice are you gonna give them? 1 second. 1 second. Call coming in. Hello, who's calling? Where are you calling from? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, who's calling? Where are you calling from?
This is Masa calling from Bristol.
Masa from Bristol. What's up, Masa?
I'm alright.
Do you have anything to say to my girl?
Yeah, I actually have not watched any of the movies, but I'm looking at the live show right now with Royal Family, and I'm really excited about what she's doing. I pray that God will give her more grace and more strength to keep going. You know, and I'm really happy for that because my daughter, she just turned 15 and she got in love with John Casablanca. She's doing a career right now with moving movie and what's the other one? She's been modeling. So sometimes I get a little confused and I get a little afraid because she's a girl and I don't know what she's going to do with that. But now looking at Catherine, talking about movie and doing talk shows and stuff like that, she does a lot of script reading. I think she can work along with Catherine. I hope I can get her to get my daughter around her so that way she'll be able to, do what she's doing. She can get in actual life or something like that. So I'm excited to see this Royal Family Radio. Good Catherine, you're doing a great job. I just want to encourage you to keep doing what you're doing. And I hope that my daughter can get in touch with you.
So, Catherine, what do you have to say about what she said about her daughter?
Oh, thank you. I'm always looking for, new actors and actresses to be a part of my production. Pretty much, you have to just send me your audition video, and I see, what level of acting you're on, and I'm open. I'm open to work with anyone, and that's one of my main goals too. To pretty much, my movies I've been putting young people in it because it's my way of getting them to be productive and taking them off the street, not to be in the street. Not that I'm saying they're in the street, but when you're doing something more positive, you tend to do less negative things. So I mainly work with the youth. So yes, I'm open, I'm a text message away. So, yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there you have it, Mom.
Okay, so is this her number to get over?
Just leave a message on the video. She will read every messages and she will get back to you, I believe.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Catherine, there was a lady on here. She said, I really want to be her makeup artist. I think her name is Diamond or something. Probably I forgot the name because it keep going up. She said, you want to be her makeup artist. Do you have room for that?
I don't know. Because,
Royal Family Radio, who's calling?
Mr. Jones, this is Steven Snyder.
Oh, Snyder, how you doing?
I just want to appreciate you so much that at least, as a presenter, granting a movie star the opportunity to come to the radio station, to at least come and be able to talk to our viewers so that they can know that we are there for them and we are working hard beyond the scene, to make sure that they have good entertainment. I'm so much excited about the opportunity, I really hope that more radio presenters can be able to bring a lot of movies, producers and directors the opportunity to be able to come to the studio to be able to speak to our viewers, to our audience.
That's right.
Because just like the chances are not being given. And it's found out that our viewers are not really hearing from us, so they are not really going for what we are doing, but they are rather going for, outside things.
That's right.
And which, of course, we cannot blame them because they are not hearing from us and we don't have the opportunity. And, one thing we are pleading to our viewers for, we as movies maker or filmmaker, we need their support. We as movie we also need to come together and work together as a team. We need to do a teamwork. One person cannot make it. In our Liberian team, we say one tree cannot make a forest. We have to work. It's a teamwork. You see, the music makers now, they are coming together. You find out that Liberians are getting to like their own music because what?
Yep.
Our musicians, the musical year is together.
Yes.
Right now, everybody is, pushing everybody.
That's right.
So we as filmmakers, we need to come together, hold on to each other, and put aside all of our differences, all things that we have in mind against each other. We put it aside and work as a team.
Okay.
With that, we can be able to achieve our goals. I really appreciate your effort. I thank you a lot.
Okay. Catherine, you got anything to say to him?
As far as, collaboration, collaborate.
What's up, producer? How you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing.
Mama, I think a lot of noise behind you a little bit. It's a little noisy a little bit.
The music is loud. They have a party in our community. I'm working away from that side.
Okay. Yeah, Catherine, you got something to say to him?
Yeah, I was saying, I'm always, and my only pet peeve is.
Can you get me clearly? You still getting the noise?
Yeah, noise is still behind. But anyway, which I want to say thank you, man. Everything you said, I think people listening and watching. Are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is your full name again?
Stephen D. Snyder.
Stephen D. Snyder.
Yeah.
All right.
What state are you calling from, Stephen?
Where are you calling from? Which state are you calling from?
New Jersey.
Oh, Jersey.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, Snyder, thank you so much for your input today.
All right.
Somebody asked for calling. You got to call quick because we are ready to close in a moment. So, Catherine, somebody was just calling. Please call back before we close and take our final messages, whatever. What I was saying was if someone watching this video and want to be like you, what advice would you tell that person?
Well, first, I would say to be like me, you better be strong. But be yourself, because being yourself is always important. You can be inspired by someone, but being yourself is very important. All I can say is be someone who is very, very prayerful. That's the spiritual aspect of my life. You know, no matter what I do, be it that I'm a mom, I'm in school, I'm still doing all of these things, I know none of it would be possible without God.
That's right.
That's my personal relationship that I have with God. That what I'm doing, because my main goal is to please Him. You know, I shouldn't be, sometimes I check myself, you know, oh, you're a woman of God, you're a minister, you're in the church. But then, you know, you're doing movies. Well, society You know, society is always tend to try to frame how people or individual should feel about themselves or what society thinks people should be doing. So you have to have a strong mind of your own because society will tend to change that about you. I though I'm a woman of God and though I'm in the church and though I'm a minister of the gospel, I have a strong mind and believe that I don't want to do gospel movies. I want to do movies where it will be life changing. Maybe movies that will lead people to Christ. Movie that tell difficult stories in our lives because that's when we tend to encounter God. So before I jump into that, I want to highlight on life, the reality of life, and why we need Christ. So I don't want to just do your normal day Bible story. I think it's kind of overrated. So I want for people to get into the reality of stuff. So if you want to do what I do, you have to have a strong mind of your own. You got to be somebody who is emotionally intelligent. And being emotionally intelligent, meaning you know how to not allow negativity to break you. You have to not allow negative feedback to break you. You got to be somebody who, if you make mistakes, if you fail, you get up and you try again. And you can't do any of that on your own. You have to do it with the strength and the power of God. So I believe you have to have all those attributes. You got to be able to multitask. You got to be able to multitask to be able to, set your time and how you want to use your time. Because time, 1 minute of your time that passes, you can't get it back. So you have to be able to use your time wisely, which is something that I learned the hard way. Invest time into drama and investing my time into unnecessary things that not contributing to my success in any way possible. It drains me and put me a step back. So you have to be able to know. You have to be able to grow and mature to where you want to really, really be at in life. So those are the attributes that I carry. Somebody who is very strong-minded, somebody who is, independent. And though I take, though people say stuff, not like I was super under the rug, because the Bible says that anybody who advises a foolish person. So I'm not going to sweep it on the rug, but these are things that I take in consideration to look at myself as a person and make sure that their vision of me or what they believe, their value system and what they believe and how they see life is, that they don't impose that on me, because I'm a different person with a different vision, with different dreams, different mindset. So you have to be somebody who is emotionally intelligent to be able to do what I do.
Okay.
So that's advice.
So how can people follow you on social media?
Everybody know me. I'm a social media geek. So you want to follow me? Go to Catherine W. Lemu. I have two Facebook pages, Catherine Lemu and Catherine W. Lemu, because my Catherine Lemu page is already Catherine W. Lemu page is already occupied. So I just want to gain more audience for my other page. But you really want to follow me on Catherine W. Lemu, because that's where I'm more active at. And if you can't get access to that, just follow me. Just follow me, and I always check everything, because you don't know who out there watching your social media. So people who actually do hit the follow button, I go click on their profile to see who they are and make sure it's a real profile that follow me. You can follow me on Instagram. My name on Instagram is Plump Lip Kisses. I just put my work, screenshot it and put it on there, but I'm not really active on Instagram. And Snapchat is pretty much to keep up with my day-to-day activity, what I do here and there when, I'm not on set or at school or something like that. Pretty much. But I'm everywhere.
Okay.
Except for Twitter.
You got Twitter? What is your Twitter account?
I don't even go on it. I don't even know how to use it.
You must say the same.
I don't know how to use Twitter. So Twitter on it.
All right. What final word you got for your followers, your lovers, and something that I didn't ask you and you wanted to really throw it out there and talk about that movie finally, when it's coming up, and all of that, just put all in a nutshell?
First, I want to thank you, Mr. Victor, for giving me this opportunity to come on your platform to be able to, showcase myself, my work, and talk about what I do. We appreciate you. We love you. Like the guy had called in. I always speak on this. There's not a lot of media that promote the movie industry. So it makes it difficult for us because it's like all ever talk about is music and the artists and the artists. I'm an artist because the work I do is a form of art. So I just hope there will be more medias out there that will showcase, movie stars and their movies so our community can be able to keep up. And then again, I want to thank those my supporters, those who tune in, to watch me, and even those who didn't have the time to tune in. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the support. Please, if you follow me, don't be judgmental on my life, being that I'm a woman of God and I'm into entertainment because my vision, I don't never let anything to take me off track because I have a one-on-one communication with God. Everything I do, if I don't feel comfortable doing it, if my conscience tell me to not do it, I'm not gonna do it because I know it's not gonna be pleasing to God. So I have that vision. So don't be judgmental. And I thank y'all for supporting me. Y'all always pray for me because I really do a lot. So instead of the time you can take to gossip, just take out 5 seconds to pray for me and say, I hope Catherine be strong today, so she can make a more positive change in our community. So prayers and thank you, thank you for following me. Continue to follow me. I got more work in stores for y'all. And my movie Peer Pressure is coming. It's premiering this weekend on Friday, June the 23rd. Like I said, it will be premiering on Psyche TV. That's SIIKETV.com. You can go on Psyche TV and you can purchase the movie for $1.50. Listen, I want for everybody around the world to go and watch it. You won't be exhausted. It's a life-changing story. It's spiritual, all right? It got God business inside, okay? So it's everything. So it won't take up your time. So go and watch the movie. Just go and subscribe for free. You can get into the system for free, but you pay $150. Now, what I want to do as I generate funds, it's not really for my personal gain. It's to be able to, like I said, work more with the youth, bring them more into my movies. If that little 10 or 20 or $30 I can give them after shooting a movie to entertain you guys, it will be helpful to me. And movie production, it's a lot of money. Like my first movie, I was charged $2,500 to do it, and
Wow.
this is somebody working paycheck to paycheck. She got 3 children to feed. She got her bills to pay. I ain't got nobody helping me do any of this stuff. You get what I'm saying? And I'm still trying to push. So I really need the support from my community and everybody who watch me and follow me, because what I plan on doing with what I gain from this is to impact my community in a positive way and not to put myself on this pedestal of look at me, I'm famous, I'm getting money, daddy, daddy, daddy. No, it's really to invest more back into my community because doing it out of my own personal pocket is hard because I have a family. Sometimes my husband, he'll be like, I take bills money, okay? I take money that sometimes that is important to me, to do something personal with myself. Yeah, to make movies to entertain you guys. So it's time for you to invest more back into me. And I'm not saying it's an obligation, but I'm saying it's something that I really appreciate so I can be able to do more work. So yes, that's my final thought. Thank you. Shout out to my parents. Shout out to Mal Lewis. Shout out to Psyche TV. Thank you for the contract. I'm pretty much under their management right now for them to be showcasing my work. So yeah, I'm growing. I'm going to the international level. I'm getting there. So and one more thing, Liberians, please, y'all gotta stop as for us entertainers, especially for movie stars and artists and all that, y'all gotta stop limiting us, especially when we're trying to tap into other industry. We gotta grow. Entertainment business is not about just staying in Liberia and entertaining y'all. That selfish level, we gotta get on. Y'all gotta allow us as entertainers to work with who we want to work with and grow and do bigger things. Okay? Yeah. Yes. So that's how I want to close.
All right, Catherine, man. It was my pleasure having you on the Royal Family Radio today,
Thank you for having. Yep.
And we hope you come again.
Oh yeah, I'll be around. Catch me
And
around. Follow me.
before you go,
And
I
don't
got one
forget,
question.
Yes.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say you too. Don't forget to watch my movie and buy it. 1,050 cents. You're not excluded.
All right. Send me the link when it comes out.
Okay, I will.
And I hope to see August 19th. Are you coming to Royal Family Luncheon?
Yes, August 19th. That's right around the corner. I have to start making preparations for that. And yes, I sent back my letter. I'm definitely gonna be there. If it's not me but myself, it's probably gonna be me, my whole family. But most likely, I will do my all best possible to be there. So,
yeah.
And I because as stars because I've been getting treated as a real star lady to all my events. So that I appreciate.
You're a superstar, girl. Say hi to the pop and the Oma. I love that. I said, what's up?
All right, I'll do that. Thank you again.
All right, bye-bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Everybody, thank you so much for watching. That was Catherine Lemu. She's our own Liberian daughter and sister. Let's give her support. This is a Liberian. She's talented. She got all these. She got school. She got children. She got the whole package. She needs support. If you are watching here and you love the work of Catherine, or this is your first time coming to the Royal Family Radio, please inbox her or leave a message here. Say, Catherine, I love what you do. I want to be one of your supporters. Leave her message and she will definitely going to follow you because she's going to view all of these messages you guys are leaving here and she's going to follow you and and talk to you. So if you want to support her in whatever way, even just a month, I'll give you $10 every month just to improve our Liberian movie industry. Give it to her and she will do better. Please, 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 we need to help people. I know Royal Family people, I know my family here. You guys are very, very supportive. So I know you guys very well that you always support. So I encourage you. She's a young Liberian daughter. Let's support her and bless her with anything so she can do better because she's trying to put us on the map. So I'm appealing to you. And if this is your first time watching Royal Family Radio or coming on here, if somebody invited you, I want you to go back right after the video. Go back and look for Royal Family Radio on Facebook and just like the page. We bring you more entertainment, more educational material here. And so I want you to be a part of the Royal Family Radio. So anything we do here, you can be a part of it. So go back and like Royal Family page. And I thank you so much for logging in and have a blessed day. Yeah.